What's up, guys? It's Professor Gnome, and today we're going to be looking at the best TCG products for this holiday season. With Christmas right around the corner, I thought it'd be a fun idea to go and make a little bit of a comprehensive list of what some of the best TCG products are for all different ranges of who you might be shopping for, from young to competitive players. And so I thought it'd be fun to go through and make this list. So I'm going to categorize it in terms of youngest and new players all the way up to like more seasoned and competitive players, and then general products. So if you are looking for one that just applies to that, skip through the video, find the section that applies to you. I'll try to chapter it if I have time during editing. But yeah, I think we'll just get started with, I think, what is the best products for if you have really young kids from like 5 to 6 and you want to start teaching them the Pokemon TCG. I think the My First Battle set is actually really, really good if you have 1 or 2 kids and you're looking to teach them the game, but you're not sure if they're really ready for the full TCG yet and stuff like that, because the Pokemon My First Battle set is about $14 on Amazon. You can find it at your local Walmart and other stores for about 15-ish dollars. And what it provides you with is 2 17-card decks that you're able to play a much more simplified game, and it provides you with new rules, and it's essentially the Pokemon TCG, but just kind of simplified down to an easier, more comprehensive game that's really, really good to start and get young kids into the game. So if you have a kid or a nephew or a niece or whatever that you're trying to maybe get into the game and get into the hobby, I think this is a great place to start with, and it gives you everything you need to get started and kind of go from there. The next product that I want to look at in a similar vein, but expand on this a little bit, I think the Pokemon Battle Academy set is also about $15 to $16, give or take, where you find it. And this is a great gift for if you have multiple kids or multiple nieces and nephews, all of which are already kind of interested in the Pokemon card game or already like Pokemon cards and you want to kind of get them into the game. It provides you with 3 different decks to be able to play through. It's presented in like a board game style. So it's really, really easy to get into. It's something you can play alongside them, or if you're a parent and want to play with your own kids. You're given all the materials you need. You can switch out decks. It gives you everything in order to not only teach the game, but also be able to play it and have variety as you play. Or, again, if you have multiple children, it gives you 3 decks. So you're able to play with multiple children, give them all their own deck that they can build and expand on and have fun with. I would recommend this one for some kids that are a little bit older, kind of getting into that like 7 or 8 range, if they're like looking to start out the game or if you're looking to teach them. Or also, I think this set's really, really good if you have a partner and you really want to get your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner or whatever into the game. I think this is a really, really good way to start. I know for me personally, my girlfriend really preferred the board game kind of layout of it. It helped her keep track of everything. And the little guidebook on what you can do on your turns, how you can kind of make some combos out of the cards you have and stuff like that, is really beneficial for people who are totally new to TCG card games and stuff like that. And it really, really helped her a lot with learning and really getting more into the hobby. So I definitely recommend these 2 products for either younger kids or somebody who's brand new into the game. Getting into intermediate players, one of the things that I think is really beneficial and can make a great gift for intermediate players or people who are aware of the game, maybe they play on TCGO or they're playing online or they have cards and they're looking to get more into the competitive aspect of the game, I would highly recommend the Pokemon TCG toolkits. They're about $20. You can get them at GameStop or online. And for about $20, what they give you is they give you a set of packs. So about 4, I believe there's 4 packs in there. It gives you all the energies you'll ever need for making any sort of deck. It gives you all the important staple cards that are very, very important to have. Things like your Professor Researches, your bosses, your stadium cards. All that kind of stuff will come into will come into play depending on whatever decks you're using, and this will give you most of all the cards you're kind of going to need to really get the competitive staples and get the ability to build and upgrade your decks later on down the line, and really be able to like expand those and make them a lot better. Jumping in with that, and I think these work great in a combination, but individually they're still very good, is the League Battle decks. Right now, Mew and Miraidon are the two best ones in my opinion, and you can get them for about $30 online, or at your local Target or Walmart or whatever other store you want to go to. GameStop also has them, so if you have like a power-up reward stuff, you can get them even cheaper that way. But the League Battle decks are a really, really great introduction, especially combined together with the Trainer Toolkit, because it gives you all the core fundamental things you'll need for the individual decks, being Mew VMAX and Miraidon, that are really, really good, competitive, high-level decks that you're able to get all the bases you need and start playing at a competitive level with these decks with a great ability to upgrade them later. So, for example, with the Miraidon deck, you'll need a couple more cards that you can get later on, but you have a great core in order to build and establish your deck. Personally, if you're looking for something that is going to be the cheapest to upgrade and the easiest to kind of build with, I would recommend the Mew VMAX deck, since it will cost you less overall to be able to play it. Just know that it's a little bit under-tiered compared to a completely built Miraidon deck. And also, the cards will be rotating out, but probably not till about March. So that's something to keep in mind if that's something that interests you, or if you want this deck to have a much longer longevity, then I would recommend the Miraidon deck. But if you're looking for cheaper, more instant success, I think going with the Mew VMAX is totally reasonable and can be upgraded pretty well. Lastly, I want to look at some general products that I think are just overall really good. These are great for if you have a niece or nephew or cousin or partner or whatever that is just a collector. They have a ton of fun opening packs, want as many cards as possible. They don't really care about fully playing the game, but just want cards, as many cards as they can possibly get their hands on. I think these are some of the best products for that. I'd recommend first the Charizard Premium Collection. It costs about $32 and comes with 6 packs and a promo Charizard EX. Every kid loves Charizard. Everybody loves Charizard. The Charizard EX promo is super cool. Is a really, really good card if they do decide to start playing competitively or if they want to build the deck later. It comes with a bunch of packs and is reasonably priced for everything that you get. You can get it, like I said, for about $32 online or at your local Walmart or Target, GameStop, TCG Player, all that kind of stuff. It goes for about $32. But if you want to spend a couple more dollars, one of the things that I would highly recommend going into the next product is the Pokemon TCG Heavy Hitters Premium Collection. You can get it at Sam's Club for like $40, and give or take, some places sell it at a little bit of a different price. But this is probably the best value you can get for this amount of money. It comes with 14 packs and a whole bunch of promo cards, and you get really fun collectible metallic coins. I'm a big fan of the coins. I personally collect them. You can use them in-game to determine heads or tails. Most people use dice, but you can use the coin if you like. But they're just really fun collector pieces. Alongside that, getting the 14 packs for this price is super, super good value-wise. The only thing I will say is that some of the packs in the set are a little bit older, and so you're not going to be getting the most up-to-date packs. So you won't get Paradox Rift and stuff like that. But if that's something that you're okay with or doesn't bother you or the person you're buying it for, typically most kids or other people, if they just want collections, they just want all the cards, it's the most amount of cards you're going to get in the biggest, coolest, most fun displayed package for about the cheapest amount of money that you can spend on it. So I think it's a great value. It's really, really good. I would highly recommend picking it up if you're a collector or just want some cards. And I think it makes a really, really fun, great gift. It's a great display box. Everything about it is a ton of fun. So I would highly, highly recommend that. The last thing on the list I would say is a general product. And this is about the mix of general product to maybe newly competitive. The Elite Trainer boxes. I like the Elite Trainer boxes. They come with 9 packs, some card sleeves, dice, a whole bunch of extra little trinkets, damage markers, condition coins, all the things that you'd need to play a game with. It gives you little dividers so you can separate your cards, keep them more organized, so they make great little boxes to hold all your cards in or your different decks. So it makes for great storage, especially if you have a whole bunch of cards already. That's what I personally use them for the most. It gives you the code card to be able to play with it online. Almost all of these do. I guess I forgot to mention that. The only thing that doesn't give you the code card is the Pokemon TCG trainer kit. Or not the trainer kit, sorry, the My First Battle. That's the only thing that doesn't come with a code card, but everything else does if you want to use them online or get the promos online, so like that's cool too. Is a little bit of an extra benefit. The only thing I would say about the Elite Trainer boxes is though they make great storage and come with a whole bunch of little trinkets and, they come with the packs, for the $40 price point, if you don't care about the card sleeves, you don't care about the little trinkets or the extra damage dice or anything like that, then I wouldn't really recommend it because the price per pack isn't really a great value. You're kind of paying for all that extra stuff. And if you only want packs, you want the most recent ones, getting the single packs, you can get them for about $3-ish to $4, $3 on the low end online, and you can kind of just get 10 single packs for a fraction of the cost that it would get for the 9 packs in an Elite Trainer box. So keep that in mind when you're shopping around. But personally, if you have somebody who especially like a kid who has a whole bunch of cards and you want them to be able to store them somewhere so they're not all over the floor and all that kind of stuff, this is a great little product. Gives them some more cards to work with, gives them a bunch of little card sleeves and stuff like that are a ton of fun to mess with, and it also gives them some storage, which can be important, especially like my nephew. I need to give him some so that way his cards don't end up all over the floor. But yeah, so these are some of the better products this holiday season, and things I would recommend is fun gifts, depending on who you're shopping for. Again, just to reiterate, I think that the Pokemon Battle Academy is really, really great if you have a kid or multiple kids who you want to get into the game, or even a partner, or a friend that you really want to get into the game that's never played a TCG game before. This is a great introduction because it does display it as more of a board game than just a pure card game, and can really help people kind of bridge the gap and learn the new rules and learn the new settings in a much more player-friendly environment. So I'd highly recommend these products, and yeah, let me know what you guys think, or if there's a product that you think I missed that you think is a great value or really good or a great gift, definitely leave it down in the comments section for anybody else who's kind of looking for these kind of things. I hope I helped out with, holiday buying stress. I know it can be rough and kind of stressful to do. So if you guys enjoyed this kind of video, definitely leave a like on it so I know I can do this for other holidays or other little deals and stuff like that. And yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Likes, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.